Hello students. Hello students. We are going to start with metals and non-metals chapter today. First of all, we should know what is matter. Matter is anything that has mass and occupies space. Suppose आपके पास एक pencil box है, that is a matter. आपके पास book है, that is a matter. Your bag, you yourself are matter. Even air is matter. Then we should know what is element. Element is a substance that cannot be broken into two or more simple substances by usual chemical methods. So suppose I have a gold bangle, right? If I keep on breaking that bangle further, ultimately the smallest particle also will be of gold, right? So, but in case of water, if I take water and pass electricity into it in a proper, with the help of proper apparatus, water will break to form gases like hydrogen and oxygen, because water is made up of two gases, hydrogen and oxygen. So it will break to form its components. So water is not an element, but gold is an element, right? Then these elements can be classified into three categories, like metals, non-metals, and metalloids. Metals are generally, hard and shiny in appearance in your bigger classes, or even if you are aspiring to appear for NTSC, then you should know proper definition of metals. That is, metals are those elements which can easily donate their electron, which can give away their electron and become electropositive elements, electropositive ions. These are metals. And non-metals are those elements which gain electron and become electronegative. So more about this you will be studying in your higher classes. Now, non-metals are dull in appearance, they are not very hard. Then metalloid. Metalloid is somewhere, it has properties in between metals and non-metals. Right, so it is known as metalloid. This is important for you to learn. So arsenic is metalloid, antimony is metalloid, and germanium is metalloid. Right. Then we come to next part of this chapter. That is, we will be discussing about physical properties of metals and non-metals. Physical property, physical form, those properties which you can feel and which you can see, like say your physical property. Say what is your height, what is your color complexion, shape of the nose. Those are all physical properties. Now for metals and non-metals also we shall be discussing that. Like metals generally are solid in appearance. But children, you need to remember mercury is the only metal which is liquid at room temperature. And no metal appears in gaseous form, whereas non-metals are generally solid or gases. So I have written here solid metals like carbon, sulfur or phosphorus, and bromine is the only non-metal which is liquid. Mercury is the only non-metal which is mercury is the only metal which is liquid. Similarly, bromine is the only one and only non-metal which is liquid at room temperature. Most of the non-metals occur in the form of solids or gases, like gaseous ones are, say, nitrogen, chlorine, oxygen, hydrogen. Then another important property is malleability. Try to remember those aluminium foil in which you wrap your food, or sometime on sweets you can see very thin layer of silver foil on sweets. That so for all those things, the property that helps is malleability. Ability of metals to be hammered into thin sheets is known as malleable. So gold, silver, copper, aluminium, these are highly malleable metals. नॉन मेटल्स आर नॉन मेलिएबल. अगर इसको नॉन मेटल्स को हम तोड़ेंगे तो ये टूट जाएंगी. like these are brittle. Next property comes ductility. The property of the non-metals, property of the element to be drawn into wires is known as ductility. Right? So you are well aware of the wires which are used in electrical transmission are made up of metals. Gold and silver are best ductile elements. From 1 gram of gold, we can make 1 kilometer long wire. This is so highly ductile metal. Non-metals are non-ductile. When we stretch, these will break into pieces and never ever form wires. Then most of the metals are lustrous. This is the property because of which metals are used to make jewelry, like gold, excuse me, silver and platinum. These are used to make jewelry. Non-metals generally are dull. These are not having shiny appearance like metal, but iodine and graphite are the exceptions. Children, when you are learning properties of metals and non-metals, you have to learn exceptions, because from exceptions you will have your multiple choice question or 1 mark questions. Now we come to next, conductivity of heat. Metals are generally good conductors of heat. That is why boilers are made up of metals and cooking utensils are made up of metals. The non-metals are poor conductors of heat. Then comes hardness. Metals are hard and strong. But again, there is exception. One exception is sodium, other exception is potassium. These are so soft that these can be cut with knife. These can be cut even with your plastic scale. Non-metals are not hard or strong. They break easily, as we just, in the previous properties we did that non-metals, these are brittle. So non-metals are not hard, but डायमंड इज हार्डेस्ट नोन सब्सटेंस, सबसे हार्ड नॉन मेटल है. बाकी डायमंड के अलावा जितनी नॉन मेटल्स है, these are not hard. Then comes whether these are good conductors of electricity. Metals are good conductors of electricity. That is why electricity wires जो हैं, these are made up of metals, copper, aluminium. Silver is best conductor of electricity, but silver costly hai, so we cannot afford to make silver wires for electrical transmission. So we use copper or aluminium wires. Non-metals are poor conductor of electricity, lekin graphite is exception. Graphite is the one which is used in your pencil lead. That is actually not lead, but that's graphite. Then comes tensile strength of metals is very high. The property which allows substance to bear a lot of strain without breaking is called tensile strength. So metals can bear a lot of weight. Non-metals, except for carbon, have less tensile strength. Right? So metals have high tensile strength and non-metals have low tensile strength. Right? Then metals are sonorous. So I'm just striking a tumbler, steel tumbler with a spoon, and you can see that voice it persists for some time, and it's a ringing sound. It's a ringing sound. The property of producing ringing sound by a metal when it is struck with a hard material is called sonority. For this reason, metals are used to make bells and strings of musical instruments. Non-metals are non-sonorous. In addition to this, we can also talk about melting and boiling point. So melting and boiling point of metals is very high. You cannot easily melt metals. You see, best example is that your kitchen utensils are made up of metals. Even if you keep these utensils on gas for 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, these metal utensils do not melt. Non-metals are having low melting point, low boiling point, right? So this is all about physical property of metal. In the next videos, I'll come up with the chemical properties of metals. If you understood it well, so you write in the comment box, and I shall be waiting for your comments as well as suggestions. Thank you so much. Happy learning.